Welcome to HBEC IP Holistic Podcast. I'm Felix Yuen. I'm the IP and Commercialization Advisor at Bernick Entrepreneurship Center, HBEC, at Georgian College. And today we are very happy to have Luis Medina with us, the founder of Green Parenting. One of the co-founders, actually. You have, it is a wife and husband couple kind of company, am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
And you will tell us more about your journey today.
Yes. Thank you for inviting us. Always super happy and supportive. I'm very grateful with the Georgian College and the HBEC programs.
We work very closely together. Yep. So now we see your products actually here. We have TOMI, quite a few and very attractive branding. But what is it? What is this product actually?
TOMI, yes. So TOMI, it's a plant-based, super nutritious and super yummy shake or beverage for children. This is designed to nourish children's growth in what we believe is a super healthy, very natural way. And parents who are precisely looking to reduce sugars, perhaps control or remove dairy from some diets, and TOMI is there to support with those nutrients.
Right, so it's about healthy children food to really make sure that our next generation have the best ingredients to take in, right?
That is super correct, TOMI. We believe that TOMI is supporting precisely the journey that you just said, Felix. Parents who are looking to do less super processed food, less sugary foods, and most importantly, less ingredients that sometimes are not necessarily great for children is what TOMI avoids. And the promise of TOMI is to be as clean and as natural as possible to provide a highly nutritious beverage or shake for toddlers and children.
It is actually quite specialized kind of product. So how did you actually come up with this idea of starting a product line for children?
And I would say that's one of the key questions for us in TOMI, because everything started when us as parents experienced the problem by ourselves. The specific problem was that when our baby became a toddler, he react bad to cow's milk because we put him on a cow's milk diet, and unfortunately he reacted bad. He had some struggles and significant issues from a health perspective, and then we said, but my wife, being an expert on the topic, she was able to identify the source of the issue, or the issue, which was precisely the milk. So we decided to go and explore the current options, dairy-free or plant-based options in the market in order to support our son. And in summary, and to make that long story short, after a lot of exploration and research, we were not able to find something that met the criteria that we were looking, that checks all the boxes. So we said, okay, let's put our brains together and let's try to formulate something to support our kid, with what we believe is the right approach, clean ingredients, and no processed sugars, and formulated something with the support of the Georgian College, with at the time, and the HBEC, which at the time we proposed the idea and submit our project, and then we secured R&D support, among other type of resources, to start the investigation, the research and development, and finally earlier this year to launch TOMI finally in the market.
So basically, when you don't have the right product out there, you create your own, the best for yourself and also the best for the others too.
That's it. That's also our story. We share this story with other entrepreneurs from the local ecosystem. We faced the situation, we faced the issue, we didn't find ourselves the solution, so we decided to create ourselves.
And is it very common for children to have problem with cow's milk?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. The way I will answer that is there might be some houses who will experience some reactions to cow's milk and dairy. Probably still not a huge number, which is also something good. But at the same time, the nutritional movement that we also see that goes hand to hand with this is that you don't necessarily need to have a dairy allergy, but probably you are in a situation where you want to reduce processed foods or refined sugars in your kid diet, right? And that is where TOMI can help. That's something that we like about TOMI, that is versatile from a problem-solving perspective. You're looking to reduce refined sugars, so TOMI can help. If you're looking to reduce dairy, for whatever respectable reason, TOMI can support because it's dairy-free, it's gluten-free. And this is where we believe that the market is more or less demanding nowadays, healthier for kids, and this is where TOMI can support.
And you have all the research to support you because, well, you work with R&I at Georgian College.
Yes.
So your wife, who is also being a professional in the food industry, in diets, help you really find the right recipe for your product.
100%, and I have to take this opportunity to say kudos to my wife, who is our leader in this company. She's very passionate about kids nutrition, and she was the one that also felt the struggle of her own son, right? So she put her brain together with the support of, as you mentioned, HBEC and Georgian College, to formulate something that checks the nutritional boxes in a formulation like this, and with what we believe are the right ingredients, who are very wholesome, very natural, and removing all those processed sugars as well. So yes, to answer, a short answer to the question is, yes, we believe that the research and development that TOMI has on the back is solid, is very relevant, and probably on the right track.
As a newcomer, as an immigrant to Canada, do you find it a challenge to you, or do you find it actually a useful resource for you to build up your own brand?
Oh, that question just brings some memories to me, because you're absolutely right. Being a newcomer in this amazing country was very good in many certain ways, but when it comes to having the idea of launching a business at the beginning, it was very terrifying, right? Because what we experience, and when we talk with other entrepreneurs in the local ecosystem, not just in Simcoe but in general in Ontario, we feel that the fear of the uncertainty, right, was pretty much what was dominant there, right? A little bit of fear, a little bit of uncertainty. Will this work? Will this not work? And what do I need to do? What's the necessary knowledge that I need to have in order to comply with the Canadian standards, with the provincial regulations to launch a food business? So yes, it was scary at the beginning, but then my wife and I decided to start with something simple, back to the basics. Let's ask questions. Let's reach out to the local community. And this is literally how we started. When we said we have a problem that we believe we may have some knowledge to fix it, and create a solution. So where do we start? So when we settled in Barrie, we sent a few emails to the Simcoe County office, to the Georgian College, and the amount of positive feedback and support that we received within days of sending those emails was overwhelming positive, like really, really positive. We felt empowered. We felt reassured that we could start and test something, and that we will have support for us. That's how we started, by reaching out, overcoming the fear and the barriers of this might look very complex, I don't have the financial means, which we didn't, and then asking the right questions, reaching out, don't be shy, and then this is how we actually ended on, by through an introduction from the Sandbox Center, we reached out to the HBEC Center, and then everything started there.
Yeah, entrepreneurship is not easy. I think you agree, especially as a newcomer too. And you have overcome that by reaching out, and I'm very glad to hear the ecosystem partners are here to help, and you've got so much community support to build your business. That is amazing. That's amazing.
100%, yes.
And now you mentioned that there are so many programs out there, and I believe that you have also got into, apart from HBEC, you have gone into other programs too. So how do these programs actually help you when it comes to your business, as well as, of course, protecting your uniqueness of your company, the IP, intellectual property of your company?
And that's a very important question, because in the end, your brand is your main asset. Your product is your it's the reason why you exist from a business perspective, and you need to protect that. You need to If you feel it's unique, you have to protect it. Be very proud. Be very very strict about it. Otherwise, somebody can copy you, and then that's going to be a disaster, of course. So one of the most valuable resources that we have gotten so far, as you mentioned, Felix, the IP learning and knowledge that we have absorbed within the journey. I have the opportunity to participate in several IP workshops organized here by HBEC, the Georgian College. And just to start, I learned the importance and the relevance of protecting your idea, your brand, to do the right trademark process, applications, and processes, and etc. So that's number one. From a trademark perspective, I have to say, and it's a shout out to Georgian and HBEC, I learned the importance of doing this. Trademark and also trade secrets, right? I also learned that through the workshops and the resources and our one-to-ones. The trade secret is how, in our specific case, how we source, how we produce, how we blend, etc. So I would say that when we started the business, probably, and I confess, right, probably IP protection wasn't necessarily at the top of my mind.
Which is very common.
Yes, exactly. But then we learned that it wasn't a bad idea to put it at the top of your mind. And this is what we did. We proceed, we leverage the resources, the knowledge, the financial grants as well. And now we have a better and solid path for IP protection.
That's a good time for you to introduce us your brand. How does TOMI come about? It must mean something to you.
Yes, and feel free to laugh, because TOMI is just a playful form to say tummy. This is how our son used to say it. For it is good for his tummy, he used to say, and we say, okay, so that's perfect. No, that's brilliant, because now TOMI is for your little tummy, right? So that's the essence. It's good for your tummy, and it's for everyone's tummies. TOMI.
That makes it so unique, and that makes it the best brand, because people can connect with your stories, can connect with the origin of it.
Yes.
And you also mentioned that you found out that it's actually quite important to protect your brand name. Did you see anything in your business journey that made you realize that protecting IP, protecting name is important?
Yes. And I have to say, it came first through the resources that were provided here at Georgian College through HBEC. Here's where I one day subscribed to a workshop on IP generals and the importance. That is what I realized. Okay, yes, because if you are more or less related to whatever business process is in whatever category, you hear things like the importance of copyright, trademark, etc. But it's until you realize that you have now created something that is a brand and that has some potential in your category, because you have done the research, is that you realize that has to be very important, not just something good to know, but it's something that you must know as an entrepreneur, so that you can activate the right steps to protect. And it started here by learning it here. And after I attended to that workshop, I think I subscribed to more resources on that, to learn how to establish a strategy for IP protection and plan.
Yeah, and in reality, IP, does it come into your business conversation with partners and other people out there?
Wow, that's very important, because the answer is yes, especially if you're an entrepreneur looking to give you an example. If you're an entrepreneur looking to raise funds, most likely there are very good chances that during the due diligence phase, your potential investors will ask about IP protection, IP plans, patentability, etc. So yes.
And you have experienced the same.
Yes, correct. Every time we go out there and pitch TOMI to potential investors, it has come 100% of the times, what's the plan for IP with TOMI? Every single time. And I think if you look in the opposite way, if you pitch the idea and you secure some interest, at least early interest from investors, and if they ask you about IP plan and you say, No, I think you're gonna lose a lot of points.
Yeah.
if you do the
I can
event.
imagine. I
Yeah.
mean, investors really want to make sure that the investments will get value out of it.
Yes.
So no one else will be using the same name, no one else will be copying it. So that's what they want.
Yeah.
And TOMI is such a unique name, so that's why IP is so important to it. And now, what's in front of us is one of the two flavors. Am I right?
Yes.
So we also have another one.
Correct. Currently, we have two flavors with which we believe, based on research, that are kids' favorite. One is vanilla. We label it as yummy vanilla because that's the reaction we hope to have, super yummy vanilla. And the other is Dreamy chocolate, which is a very interesting product line that we also launched at the same time, product flavor that is also getting very good acceptance, very good traction. And again, the reason being is for parents who are looking to reduce sugars and to try to use a little bit more wholesome ingredients. This is working, this is resonating for their children. Yeah.
I know that you and your company are really looking big, and you want to, go to a lot of different markets and want to reach out to customers. What is your plan in the next years to come?
Yeah, our go-to-market and sales channels, very, very critical to have it super clear. Currently, we are an e-commerce company. We believe that it is a very convenient channel for parents to go to, or at least to try and test. We sell through our website. In the medium term, distribution to physical stores is on the plan, is on the works. We know that we need to achieve a few milestones there from a profitability cost perspective, which we believe we're on the right track. We have a right solid plan, and probably as TOMI grows, which means that more parents are choosing less sugar, less processed, probably that will help us to incur into some stores as well.
What is going to happen in the next few months? Can you give us some teasers?
Yes, in the next few months, we are partnering with a few stakeholders in the community that are going to help us boost more online presence, e-commerce presence mainly. So yes, we believe that when implemented accordingly, the plan is gonna boost TOMI's presence on the digital shelf currently,
Okay.
e-commerce. And then yes, we try to keep connected with consumers that are already buying TOMI frequently to get their feedback. And most of the times we get formats. We need to expand formatting, probably a larger pouch, just to have it more
accessible. Different variations
Correct.
for different people. Right?
Exactly. And flavors, yes. I also a lot of possibilities with flavors. We have two. But yeah, when we ask to our consumers nowadays, they are suggesting very interesting proposals in terms of potential new flavors as well.
Children are always picky on food, so
Yes,
we have
exactly.
to make sure that they're not only healthy, but they're also happy with the flavors and everything.
Yes.
That's
So
amazing.
flavoring is gonna become also a very important component in the pipeline. Yeah.
Yes, that's very interesting to know. Where can we find your products?
Currently, it's online. Our website is www.hellotomi.com, and that is where we put all the information, our mission, very transparent with what TOMI is and TOMI has to offer currently. And as we mentioned, in the medium term, we hope to grow as any other brand, and maybe in some stores as well.
That is amazing. So everyone check it out online and go for TOMI and look for try their products. Even if you don't have children, I'm sure people around you will have children. So thank you again, Luis, for coming and sharing your excellent journey with us.
Thank you very much, and again, super grateful for everything that the Georgian College and the HBEC has done for TOMI. Yeah.
We're very grateful that you're here with us.
Thank you, Felix. Thank you very much.